This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Kelsey Johnson. Welcome to Sports Thursday. High school basketball fans got to see another exciting game in the GSSA School League yesterday. Taking to the court this time around was Anatole Rogers Timberwolves and the C.R. Walker Knights. The battle between the two schools was won by the Timberwolves 55-44. Their head coach Harcourt McCoy believes that they too can get another win in.
In this league now that we're playing in GSSA, we find that it's really competitive. So on any given night, you have to show up and play basketball. Some things we got to work on. Tonight we came out, turned the ball over a little bit. I think after the layoff with the Christmas, a lot of guys are still trying to get their second win back. So we just tried to go out and do some simple things and come up with a win. We set short-term goals for ourselves. And our immediate goal is we want to try and win as many games as we can in pursuit of a playoff spot. We want to make the playoffs, and hopefully if that turns into a championship run for the first time with Anatole Rogers.
Bahamian Buddy Hield tops the long list of elite players on the Wooden Watch. Hield is number one on this list, which comprises of the top 50 players representing the 8 conferences and 35 teams. On Monday night in the game against Kansas Jayhawks, Hield scored a career-high 46 points in the 109-106 loss. Hield led his team, the Oklahoma Sooners, and all the scorers in that game. Spiking up a win in their first test as a squad this year is the women's national volleyball team. The female squad defeated the visiting Elizabethtown Blue Jays in 4 sets last night. Here's Jonathan Benson with the call.
The Elizabethtown College women's volleyball team is in town for a few days, playing a pair of scrimmage matches against some local competition. Action got underway on Wednesday at the Canada Isaacs Gym, with the home side pulling out a 4-set victory.
When you consider the fact that these young ladies have not really played together, no practices, the setter and the middles and the power have not really worked together for any extended period of time, I think they did an awesome job.
Bahamas has a nice team. We like the way that they bring the ball at us with a lot of pace. It's hard for our defense to make adjustments to that. You guys do a nice job of moving the ball around too. I think when we won the 3rd set, we were a little more aggressive offensively. We were able to exploit line and seam a little bit from our outside position. Our pin hitters did a nice job that game. I think the big deal for tonight was serve receive. We didn't pass the ball very well to our setter. We made her move a lot.
Despite getting the win in the series opener, Coach Jason Saunders knows his team still has some work to do.
I think one of the things that we most definitely have to work on is backcourt defense. Our positioning is not what it should be. I think for the most part, the girls are playing multiple defenses. What I mean by that is that there are some of the young ladies who are playing rotational defense while others are playing perimeter. We have to make up our minds which one of those two defenses we're going to play, and then work out of those two defenses. Secondly, I think one of the things that most definitely we have to work on is communication on the court. There are too many times there was lack of communication, which caused us to hustle at balls that were easy balls to get, and we made those easy players difficult players. So I think once those two things we work on, I think we'll be fine.
Elizabethtown hasn't been on court since ending its season in October, so they definitely weren't in game shape. And in that vein, Coach Randall Kreider wasn't too hard on his girls following a long season.
We played very well. We finished 18-14 overall in our league, which is a pretty good thing for us. I think to improve for next year, we just need to get a little bit bigger up front. Not necessarily physically bigger, but just we need to build up some bigger blocks and play a little bit better defensively around that.
Elizabethtown won't start its new season until August, but one thing is for sure, the Bahamas will definitely be in play again next off-season.
There's no better place in the world. It's a good place to be.
Jonathan Benson, ZNS Total Sports.
Thank you so much, Jonathan. On to some sad news from the volleyball side. The funeral service for the late Devin Smith will be held on Saturday, January 9th at the New Covenant Baptist Church. The former national team standout and coach Smith was found in a lifeless position in his condo on December 21st, 2015. He was a level 3 coach who started the Defend Your Spike tournament, as well as a number of clubs in the New Providence Volleyball Association. Smith was 44. The all-for-one King Eric Gibson Regatta is being dubbed the biggest sailing event for New Providence. The 3 days of sailing will take place on Montague Beach this Saturday through Monday. Sloops from all the islands will take part in the regatta, this according to Delworth Gibson, regatta coordinator.
We have the Captain C be picking up boats out of Staniel and out of Black Point that wants to come in. All right. We have spoken with Legacy, who, if the Abaco Rage wants to come in, or the Lonesome Dove out of Abaco, contingency plans are in place to get them in here. But what is important for us this year, we will be showcasing these boats as they're rigged and ready to sail on Portersky Dock on Friday between the hours of 3 and 7. We'll have them in the water. We'll be putting them in all of the boats that are participating. We are asking to be in the water on Friday so that we can have interaction with the public and they can see these boats up close and personal, get a chance to speak with crew and crew members. And we think this event is going to be second to none. The
Godfrey Kelly C-Class fundraiser regatta for Cat Island will come on the heels of the all-for-one King Eric Gibson Regatta. The fundraiser will take place January 30th and 31st in Montague.
This year's Class C Regatta is one of the many fundraisers the association will hold to assist with costs to organize the regatta. The regatta will feature top C-Class sailing sloops like Dream Girl, Sweet Island Gal, Jacob's Ladder, Willie Kate, and Catch the Cat. Onshore activities for this year's exciting regatta include live music, top DJs, and great tasting food. There will be stall holders from Cat Island selling the best tasting crab soup, baked crab, and flour cake. Cat Island native Veronica Bishop will be performing.
Devin, Charlton, and the Purdue Boilermakers will be back on track competing in their first indoor collegiate meet for this season. Charlton is hoping to post a fast time which will help her qualify for the NCAA Indoor Championships.
I don't think it'd be too much of an adjustment because when you look at the American hurdlers and then the hurdlers who are at the top of the rankings on world level, it's not much different. So I think I get pretty good competition on the college circuit as compared to the professional athletes.
Well, that's all the time we have for sports. Once again, I'm Kelsey Johnson.